everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Houston Rockets here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
And now Washington's starting group. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. He'll get out there with Scott. And it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Fry, good.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
All with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Scott with a screen on Hart. Here's Beal, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Banks in the lane.
He wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Wall. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Bulls, that's for sure. And he gets it to go. Wall's got his first basket of the night.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Fry passes to Harden. From outside the arc, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said, we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
Great, thank you, Doris. And guys, it's probably a good idea to be cognizant of the need to contain this offense they're up against you.
And to contain it early, Kevin. I mean, they're capable of getting off to very fast starts. So defensively, you've got to be ready.
And I'm sure that was a big part of what he was talking about in the locker room, guys. Being prepared from the start. 4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
With the ball. He picked up 33 points in their last one against the Clippers.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. He contributed in a number of ways.
Beal with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Bogut dishes to Beal. Back to Bogut, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Harden against Beal. To save it, and it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. James Harden, number 1.
He's not a wasteful player, and that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock him down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
No good from Fry.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Smith kicks to Wall. Here's Beal. Here's Bogut. And the layup's good off the glass. Bogut's got 6.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Harden kicks to Fry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Fry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for James Harden. Since the All-Star break, he's been doing some nice work. He's right around 17 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, the flow offensively. I like what I see.
Here's Dedmon, right now averaging 5 points a game. Harden the pass to Nicholson. A stupendous finish in traffic. Nicholson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Wall kicks to Scott. Screen by Bogut. Here's Wall. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Right. No good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Now the pass to Beal. Wide open. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And here is Fromm. He's got 5.
Oh,
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
11 feet away. And again, John Wall. Wall's got 6.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now, here is Harden. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Like at 6. And Fry kicks to Harden. Fires from deep. Washington with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. So both teams making some changes here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the Wizard. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last tunnel, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
Wizards leading by 5. Tipped away. Outside, Jones. Now, here's Fromm. He's got 9. Covington. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws here tonight. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris misses. Rockets trailed by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Rockets left side. Running from the wing.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Front in at point guard. Robert Covington out there with Money Ennis. Then there's Dragic. And it's McDaniel at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor. For the Rockets. Robinson down low. Down low. That's good from Porter on the assist by Robinson. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Moultrie. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those.
1:16 left to play here in the half. Robinson drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter. Rockets trailed by 5. Here's Fry. He's got 9. Fires, high post, carries the jump shot. Fry's got 11 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Harris. And Washington again with the bucket.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, well, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Fry with the ball. Now Smith defending. Now Fry. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jones with it. Just 3 on the clock. The shot is off. Close game.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business.
Game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Really an extraordinary game for Dragic. He's got 17 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open look.
So on the floor for Washington. Ball and Beal together in the backcourt. Shot is out there with Smith, and it's Bogut and at the 5 down low.
Now, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
Here's Fry, and the layup is good. Fry's got 13 points.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And Beal kicks to Smith. Right side wall. Baseline J on the way. Shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Brooke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Clippers was superb. He finished with 33 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is it's almost impossible to duplicate.
Nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
6 on the shot clock. No good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Wall kicks to Scott. Smith outside. Back to Scott. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Beal. And too long on the shot.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Here's Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a tremendous game for the Wizard. He has 15 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
And the Wizards making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Beal. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Fry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fry's got 19 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Left side, Scott. There's the block. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Fry slams it in. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous thinking ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
Scott kicks to Bogut. It's good. Bogut's got 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
They set the pick. And Fry kicks to Nicholson. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Nicholson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. Beal dishes the wall. 18 feet out, and he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
And Fry kicks to Dedmon. Beal against Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
He's got got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Wizards trailed by 3. And Wall. Here we go now.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He has 12 points. He was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense, playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
He's really starting to heat it up, Kevin. They need to double team him every time he touches the ball on the catch.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's the Wizards now. 4-point game. Jones drives in. Wasted no time on that one. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You have to love the fact that they created an excellent shot.
And here's Harden. He's got 7. Here's Covington. Shot clock at 6. Harden kicks the front. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. You look at Fry, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost 3 points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Jones that time on the assist from Robinson. Jones has got the game tied up here for Washington. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the 2nd half. Very strong. Fry with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Harden the pass to Fry. And the 3 ball is good. Fry's got 27.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Harris. Here's Moultrie. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the 2nd. Chance bucket right there.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
In the corner, Harden. There's the feet to Fry. Dragic dishes to Fry. And stolen by Harris. A floater. And it's Houston on the break. Dragic kicks to Fry. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Rockets making a change here. Ronnie Eunice has checked in. Smith checked in for Washington for the lead. And Nate Robinson good for 3. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fry passes to Dragic. High inside, running by Robinson. Another. Miss by Houston. They get a hand on it. Try, that's for two. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Houston's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Fry, he's in at point guard. Oniunas up there with Dwayne Dedman. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Dragic in at the shooting guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And Fry kicks to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston moving the ball around. Fry, good.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Beal with the screen for Wall. There's the screen. You know what? Excellent D there from Fry. Houston in the lead. Looking for Dragic, and he gets it. Misses. From close range.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
All with it. Now guarded by Fry. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Smith. Back to Wall. Second chance effort, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Oh, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Nicholson's checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for Washington. Bogut's checked in. There's the double team with Bogut. Fry dishes to Nicholson. Pass to Fry. Dragic against Beal. Lets it go from the wing. No good from Dragic. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Now here's Wall, guarded by Fry. Here's Bogut, uses the glass to finish the lane.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line. That
nice. Oh, no, you hate it.
Rockets trailed by 5. It's Ariza in the corner. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
The Wizard is checked in for Goran Dragic. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. When he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Harden outside. 6 to shoot. On the mark with the the 15-footer.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Wizards leading by 5. Outside, Wall. And stolen by Fry. Smith against Ariza. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Bogut kicks to Wall. The 11-footer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Wizards lead by 7. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Harden the pass to Ariza. Back to Harden. He kicks to Fry. 6 on the shot clock. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wall. Boom, he jams it straight down. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Harden kicks to Nicholson. 11 feet away. Washington with the rebound. Bogut's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Wall. Here we go now. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, Scott. Beal dishes to Scott. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Can't hit from the low block. Gets trailed by 7. It's stolen by Bogut. The drive by Smith. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Here's Harden. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the Wizard. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Feeds to Harden. Dish now to Fry. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Fry. The 9-foot shot. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Harden.
This is the kind of one-man performance that can win games for a team.
Yeah, he's unflappable, Steve. He doesn't seem rattled at all by the score. He's now 4 for 4 in the quarter.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Off the screen, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
And he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Fry, and it's Houston with the other.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Washington leading now by 5. Beal the pass to Wall.
Those touches disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Bogut kicks to Beal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Wall dishes to Bogut. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Connects. Rockets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And Fry kicks to dead. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, those were massive foul shots right there. It's down to a 1-possession game.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Now, here's Fry.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul them right away.
Harden draws the double. Here's the 3. No good from Fry. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Harris outside.